privilege to present the overview of new inclusions in the revised edition of the mandate. There are 3 levels. Number 1, multi-level system of church administration enhanced. Number 2, localization of church administration. And number 3, desecularization of the spiritual administrative structure of the church. We serve a God of new things. Isaiah 58, verse 5 to 9, my thoughts are not your thoughts. But the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more unto a perfect day. Proverbs 4:18. As we behold him through the world, we see brighter, and we are changed from glory to glory. 2 Corinthians 3:18 abridged. As commonly said by the founder, if one is not willing to review his approach, he cannot improve on his result. Having worked the previous edition for 12 years, we have learned quite a big experience and quite a lot from the world that has informed these new inclusions. Also of note is the fact that the church is several times above where we were in 2012, which demands a review of approach. However, while the mandate remains the same and the fundamental structures remain in place, this edition has only addressed essential details towards improved results of our operations. Number 1, the multi-level system of church administration. This has proved most profitable with the various aspects of our statutory bodies taking part in the church administration, as the pastors are required to serve the table. Shall we give Jesus a big hand of praise? This edition reviews the functions of the various statutory bodies and added some other essential bodies like the Church Ministerial Council, the CMC. Number 2, localization of church administration. It is a system that makes the local assembly responsible for their growth and development by taking responsibility of areas such as church growth and expansion, finance and budget, infrastructural development, and many others. The infant churches are taken care of by placing them under the oversight of specific mainline churches. Number 3, desecularization of the spiritual structure. We recognize all offices as narrated in the early church, which includes the 5 ministry gifts, apostles, prophets, and others. Other offices included, such as the bishop, the overseers, the presbyters, the elders, the deacons, and many more. We also believe any office in church administration that is not recognized in Scripture may not be spiritually healthy, particularly as the world is creeping fast into the church and the church is getting lost into the world. This is what informed the need to desecularize the spiritual administrative structure of this church to avoid future derailment from the spiritual foundation upon which we build. The following areas have been reviewed. Number 1, the office of the president. The office of the president shall now be called the office of the founder / apostle over this commission. This is to emphasize the spiritual responsibility of the office as well as the apostolic status of the ministry. God once told his servant, I'm launching you into the apostolic phase of your ministry for pace setting, and I open unto you the gates of nations today. Number 2, desecularization of vice presidency. The vice presidents shall now be known as presbyters. 1 Timothy 4:18. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given to thee by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the presbyter. The definition of a presbyter is as follows: an office bearer who exercises teaching, priestly, and administrative functions in the church. This is as rendered by dictionary.com. Number 3, the executive secretary. The executive secretary shall now be known as the mandate secretary. Number 4, what is presently known as the executive council shall henceforth be called the council of priests, with all the functions of the executive council vested in it. Number 5, what was known as the cabinet in the former edition of the mandate shall now be called Mandate Administrative Council, which shall serve as the implementation platform for the policies passed by the Council of Priests of the Church. Finally, we have also prepared 7 new manuals ready to publish for our church administrative operations, which are for internal circulation alone. These are to guide the operations of management and statutory bodies of the church. This manual includes 1. The Global Church Central Administrative Manual. 2. The Local Church Administration Manual. 3. Pastoral and Non-Pastoral Staff Policy Manual. 4. Church Growth Manual. 5. Special Services and Membership Manual. 6. Finance Policy Manual. And 7. Project and Maintenance Policy Manual. Special note. The BOT in the revised mandate refers to the BOT, the Board of Trustees of the Global Church, to which other Board of Trustees of other nations are answerable. And as contained in the mandate, membership of the Board of Trustees Global is for life, except where individuals step down their membership for personal reasons and other matters as contained in the revised edition of the mandate. In conclusion, the inclusions in the revised edition are for immediate implementations across board, that is, both in the home and foreign mission. Thank you. Give Jesus a big hand.